What's going on, guys? Zach House Outdoors here. Today I'm bringing you another video, and today this video is going to go over my 2017 rod and reel arsenal. Before we start the video, I want to apologize I haven't uploaded in a while, but I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, and tell me what you guys got for Christmas down in the comments. And I got 6 rod and reel combos here today. I have 1 spinning and then 5 baitcaster combos, minus 1 combo I don't have with me today. I'm letting my friend use because one of his rods is broken, so I'm letting him use one of mine. And I'm gonna start out with my my lightest setups and go to my heavier setups. So for my first rod is my spinning rod, like I said, and this rod is a, I don't know this stuff. Hold on, this might be backwards for you guys. I'm not sure, but it is a. It's a Falcon. I think it is backwards for you guys. It's a Falcon Jason Christie. This is his signature setup. It's a drop shot and finesse worm rod. It's a 7-foot medium action, moderate fast, which is actually something I've never seen before in a spinning rod. This one's a moderate fast, which actually I kind of like this moderate fast. I've never seen it on a spinning rod, like I said before, and I'm not even in the frame. I just noticed that, but like I said, I've never seen a moderate fast spinning rod before, and I'm starting to kind of like it. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but it's still really sensitive, and I'm not sure what the moderate fast tip is for, to be exact. I can look it up, and if you guys know, then let me know down in the comments. But like I said, it's 7-foot medium, moderate fast, and I use this for my drop shots, finesse, fishing, shaky heads, my Ned rigs, which I'm going to be using that a lot this year. So like I said, the rod's a Jason Christie rod, and for the reel, I have a Lose. This is the SSG300. You can buy it off Tackle Warehouse. It's like $50 off Tackle Warehouse. So actually, I really like this this combo. This combo's really light, nice tip. And for the line I have on the rod is 20-pound Power Pro braid to a 12-pound P-line. Actually, this is their copolymer line, which I never knew about, but I've been using it for my finesse fishing stuff, and I'm starting to like it a lot. It's a little heavier than what I like to throw. This, like I said, is 12-pound leader, which I should probably be using like an 8 or a 10. But right now I have a 12-pound leader on there, and as you guys can see, I have a drop shot on, and with a 3/16 ounce weight. And I'm going to be doing a lot of finesse fishing this year, especially now that I'm going to be fishing the high school tournament series, and we're going to be fishing a lot of the lakes in Missouri, which we got Table Rock, Bull Shoals, Pond and Tear, Stockton, both really deep clear, all deep clear lakes. So this rod should come into factor a lot. And that's for the first run. I've been sick the last couple days, so I apologize for that. And this is the Lose Laser MG Speed Stick rod, which I use this rod for pretty much all my top water stuff. Laser MG, it's gonna be backwards for you guys. But I've been using this rod for about a year now, and it was pretty much just the backup rod I had, but now I'm starting to use it for top water stuff. And on here, the reel, I just have an old Bass Pro Megacast reel on here that I've had for like 4 years. It's still going strong for me, and it's actually got a really nice drag on it, so that's why I'm using it for my top water. It's got a really nice drag, and what I've spooled up on here is 50-pound Power Pro braid. Like I said, I use this for just my top water. As you guys can see, this reel is still super smooth, even though it's like 4 years old, which I've never had any problems with this reel. That's why I'm still using it. And yeah, so I don't use this setup as much because I use it for top water. I don't fish top water a whole lot. I fish it a lot in the spring and summer, a little bit in the fall, but mostly just in the summer. So yeah, that's my second rod. And for my third rod, it's my cranking stick, which right now I have a jerkbait tied on. But this is a Duckett 6/8 medium heavy power action, which the one I'm letting my friend use is the same exact rod. And like I said, I use this more for just cranking and more of my treble hook stuff. And like I said, I have a jerkbait tied on right now. And for the reel, it's a Lose Laser. This is their older series, Laser MG. I've had this reel for 3 or 4 years too, and still a really good reel. The drag's not too great on it, that's why I'm using it for more of my crankbait stuff. But still a really smooth reel, and I can cast this thing a mile. And that's why I stick towards the Lose reels, just because I've never had any problems with them, and I think they're the best reels on the market. I've never had any problems. But I usually take really good care of my reels. I usually warm them up every winter, which I'm about to do now after this video for most of my reels. And what I have spooled up on here is 12-pound Seaguar in Vizex, which I've had on here actually for a while. I probably need to respool this rod, but yeah, that's my cranking setup. And my next rod is more of kind of an all-around rod. I use it for just about anything, more reaction baits and stuff. This is a Dobyn's FR 703C, which is their 7-foot medium heavy action rod, which I feel like their medium heavies are more like a medium to me anyway. It's a little lighter than a tip wise anyway. Then I like it. I like more of a stiffer rod, stouter rod. I'm just used to that. But right now I have a little swim bait on here, a little jig head, 3/16 ounce jig head, and the reel I have on here, it's another Lose reel. All my reels except that Megacast reel from Bass Pro I showed you guys are all Lose. This is the Lose Laser MG reel. Really good reel. If you guys are looking for a reel under $100, I highly suggest this. I'm going on almost probably 2 years with this reel, and I like this reel better than the higher end reels I've used, but because this thing, I've never had any problems with it. It's a really solid reel for the money. Really nice drag. It doesn't have a star click drag, but really smooth reel for the money. And I have 2 of these, which you're gonna see the next one coming up. Actually, no, the next one's a different reel, but. And on here I have spooled up is 16-pound Sunline FC sniper. For my next rod is my jig rod, and this is the Dobyn's Fury 704C, which is their 7-foot heavy rod. I like this rod a lot. It's got a really good backbone on it, and still got a really soft tip for it. Heavy rod, and I like a little bit of a shorter jig rod because I like where I fish, we flip and pitch docks a lot and skip under docks, so I like that shorter rod just so I can really get a good skip under them docks. And the reel I have on here, which is another really good reel for the money, I suggest, is the Lose LFS. It's a little smaller and a little lighter than the Laser MG. I've only had this reel for like maybe a month now though, which I bought it just before Christmas, so I'm still using it. I haven't used it a full season yet, but so far it's still been a really solid reel. This one's got a star click drag, I don't know if you guys can hear that, and a really smooth drag. And this setup right here, if you're looking for an inexpensive or more inexpensive jig setup, I would highly recommend this setup. Super light, really good backbone, super soft tip. And what I've spooled up on this reel is a 16-pound SE Sniper fluorocarbon, just like the other rod. But yeah, that's my jig rod. And excuse my cough. Going on to my last rod, I just got this rod for Christmas, so I haven't got to try it out. I haven't fished with it at all this year, but so I can't really give you any my preference on the rod, but it seems like a really nice rod. It's another Dobyn's Fury, but This one is the Dobyn's Fury FR734C, and this is their 7.3 heavy rod, which, you know, out of the package I felt it seems a little more heavy than a little more tip heavy, I would say, not just heavy. But a 7.3 heavy, I haven't got to use it all a lot yet. Like I said, I just got it, but I'm gonna be using this rod more for my heavier Texas rigs, maybe big football head jigs during the summer. And I could frog with this rod if I wanted to. I just have to put some braid on it, but right now I have a swim jig tied on it, which getting ready for spring, and spring comes around. I love swim jigs, and really got on this rod. It's another Laser MG. Use Laser MG. Like I said, another really solid reel for the money. Spooled up on it, I have, I think this is 15 pound, their Sunline, what is that, it's not Super FC Sniper Fluorocarbon, I can't think of it right now. It's another Sunline brand though, it's a step under SC, maybe it is their Super Fluorocarbon, that's what it's called, Super Fluorocarbon. It's just their step under. I've had this spool, I haven't changed this spool in a long time either. And I pretty much only use Sunline for my fluorocarbons and mono. Haven't tried their braid. I might try out their braid this year. I've never had a problem with Power Pro, so I just stick with Power Pro. But like I said, that's my rod and reel arsenal. I have one spinning and 5 baitcaster combos. All loose reels except that one Bass Pro reel that I've had for a while, and all Dobyn. I got 3 Dobyns, a Duckett, a Falcon, and a loose rod. And I'm probably just gonna stick to Dobyns, a loose for now on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you guys aren't already, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments. And it's been Zach Hobbs with War, guys. Peace.